You're taking this woman's word and you're not believing what we're saying. Now you just threw in my face that I haven't paid rent when I have an agreement with Miss Pat Jams, not you. Why would you throw that in my face?
I did not throw it in your face.
You just did.
I brought it to your attention that she
You just said you haven't paid your rent.
I did say that you have not paid your rent. Is that a true or false statement?
That is none of your concern, is what I'm saying. For you to, no, it's not. For you to sit here and throw that in my face is an utter insult. What are you trying to say?
I'm saying you're not paying your rent.
That is none of your concern. What I have with Pat Jen has nothing to do with you.
It does because I take care of this property for her.
Has nothing. I don't pay you rent. I didn't sign agreements with you.
You signed an agreement with her that you
With her, yes, and I have an agreement with her. For you to sit here and throw in my face that I haven't paid rent has nothing to do with you. Now, if it was Pat Jan saying that, I wouldn't be acting this way. But you don't have any right to come over here and throw in my face.
Absolutely do when
No,
she's
you do
into
not.
her.
No, you do not. You know what? I'm going to ask you something. I'm going to ask you not to bring that up anymore because it has no correlation with you whatsoever. You're bringing that up to get a rise out of me. What you're trying to do is get me upset. Now you're going to play pity pat, and it looks a little lunatic what you're doing right now, because you're throwing this thing in my face. You're getting a rise out of me, and then you're lying and saying that you didn't.
I did not throw anything in your face. I'm saying on camera that I brought it to your attention that Pat, I just left her. She sent me here to talk to you about the cigarette smoke and the fact that you have not paid your rent.
Pat told you that?
Yes, she is my
Pat told you to come over here and say, hey, we'll ask him about the rent?
Yes.
Pat knows exactly what's going on with that. Pat knows that we're waiting for these stimulus checks. Pat knows exactly what's going on. Why would she send you down here to ask you about something that she already knows about?
Because we just spoke and the complaint about the cigarette smoke and the fact that you have not paid your rent, she sent me here to talk to you about those things.
It is not the fact that we did not pay the rent. Like I told you, what we have with Pat Jans has nothing to do with you. When we walked up to Pat Jans with the rent money and told her that we were waiting for stimulus, she handed us back half the rent money. Did she tell you that?
Because she is a nice
Wait a minute, no.
woman,
Did she tell you
advantage of
that?
her.
Did she tell you that?
Yes, I did know about that.
Well, then what's the deal? Why are you here asking me about rent? That if you know what's going on, why are you throwing this up here now?
I am not throwing anything in your face.
But
I'm
you
just
did.
saying that if there are going to be issues and you're not going to continue to pay your rent, then you and I are going to have a problem.
We don't have a problem.
I have been here and I have tried to be nice.
And so have I. And so have I. And I'm telling you that you're taking other people's words over mine. You're basically saying that I'm lying to you, that I am smoking.
What is this?
It doesn't matter what it is. This is my body. I can do whatever I choose with it. I can do whatever I want. It seems to me like you want to start a personal thing with me, and I'm not going to do it. I need you to stop knocking on this door. I will handle whatever I have to handle with the owner of the property, which is Pat Jans, the only person that I have an agreement with. So if anybody's got complaints, you need to come over and see and say, where's the smoke? Show me how this smoking is bothering you, because I'm not going to walk across the parking lot. I'm not going to talk about that anymore. You coming over here, throwing in my face that I haven't paid rent when you are not the person that I paid rent to, when Pat Jans knows exactly what's going on. I'm going to show Pat Jans this video and how you came over here.
Absolutely, go right ahead.
I am. I'm going to show her this video, and I'm going to show her how you came over here throwing in my face that I haven't paid you
I brought
rent.
it to your attention.
You don't have to bring that to my attention. That does not, you are not here about that, are you?
I am absolutely.
Well, what is the reason why you're here today? Why is
I'm
it?
here because there's a complaint about cigarettes.
Then why are you bringing up the rent when I have an agreement with Pat
Because
Jan?
she brought it up to me.
Yeah, but it has nothing to do with you.
It does.
No, it does
I
not.
take care of this property.
I don't pay you rent. I did not sign an agreement with you. I'm going to end this conversation right here, right now, because it seems to me you are trying to start something that does not exist.
I am.
You're trying to start conflict here by throwing up things that have nothing to do with you. Then you're taking my personal physical attributes and you're making fun of them. You're sitting over there making fun of the way I'm moving, making fun of possibly the way I look. I don't know what else. Is there anything that makes you make fun of? You want to make fun of here? I mean, do you find me funny in any other way here?
Absolutely, but we're not going to get into that right now, okay?
Okay. What does that mean?
I'm asking you to not smoke in
And
the
I am
room.
telling you that we're not smoking in the room. If we already told you that twice.
Now, again, I'm going around the corner to talk to Karen. As I have said to you 3 times that I've tried to leave and you keep on calling me back.
I didn't call you back.
I said to you, how many times have I said, I'm going around the corner now to talk to Karen? And you said, wait a minute, let me ask you this question. Wait a minute, let me ask you this question.
I might have said that once. I don't think I said
Twice,
it 3 or 4
because twice I've
times.
tried to leave.
That's
Twice
fine.
I've tried
That's
to
fine.
leave.
The only thing that I wanted to make a point of is that there is nothing to be
You have made your point.
right. There is nothing to be complaining about. I think it's something else. I think this is turning into something else.
I will show you the text on my phone.
That is not
You would
going
like to see them.
Look, to sit there and complain because I'm out here smoking a cigarette. To sit there and complain because you smell the tobacco is one thing. To have a legitimate complaint to say that my room is full of smoke, I can see it, it's a legitimate complaint. Or to say that I'm choking on this man's smoke, it's a legitimate complaint because I'm choking. I mean, those are legitimate complaints. But to sit there and give you a call every time he smells tobacco is not a legitimate complaint. And I believe that these complaints are because of something else. I don't think they have anything to do with cigarette smoke, is what I'm saying.
What do you suppose they would be about then?
I have no idea. I'm not surmising anything, or I'm not assuming anything. But one thing I do not need my business out here by you coming over here saying you haven't paid your rent. When we have an understanding with Pat Jans. I mean,
I have
why?
an understanding with her also, and she is the one who sent me here.
But you're
For the cigarette smoke and
Right.
the fact that you haven't paid rent.
so she sent you here for the fact that she sent you here for the rent today.
She sent me here for cigarette smoke.
But you
and
brought up the
fact that
rent.
You haven't paid rent.
So she did send you here for the rent today.
Yes.
She after
I just left her.
right. So she said she said go ahead and go out. She told you to go ask him about the rent.
How would I know that you haven't paid rent if she didn't say anything to me?
Right. But what I'm saying is that she knows what's going on. She knows that she hasn't gotten her check yet. She knows when she gets her check. Why would she send you here today if she knows when she gets her
I just
check?
left her office.
I know you just said that like 5 times. But what I'm asking you is that what you're telling me is that Pat Jans sent you today for the rent?
How would I know if she didn't say that to me?
No, what I'm asking you is that what you're saying is Pat Jans sent you here today for the rent? That's what you said.
Yes, she said to me that there's an issue with the cigarette smoke and you have not paid your rent.
Again, I don't understand why Pat Jans would send you down here to ask us about rent when she's well aware what's going on with the rent.
Well, how would I know about it if she hadn't said something to me about it?
What I'm trying to say is the agreement and arrangement that we have with Pat Jans has nothing to do with you. And you coming over here throwing that in my face by you saying that Pat Jans told you does not validate your behavior.
My behavior is not out of line.
But your behavior is not out of line. When you're literally calling me a liar. You're calling me a liar and you're calling me a squatter. You're saying that I haven't paid my rent, and you're saying that I'm smoking in here when I'm telling you that I haven't smoked in here and the rent has nothing to do with that and that I have an agreement with Pat Jans. But yet you're standing here saying that I'm smoking in here for the second time. After we told you that we weren't, you took our word as a lie. Now you're back today saying that we're smoking in here and we're telling you that we're not.
I'm telling you that if somebody's doing it, it's
No.
not the man in the moon.
until they come up to you and said, I saw these people smoking in there. I saw the room full of smoke. They were standing by the window or inside with a cigarette in their mouth. That's not the case. That's not the case. And yeah, I don't appreciate that you, a person that has nothing to do, a person that I haven't paid rent to, the person that I don't pay rent to, a person that I have no agreement with, no understanding with about rent, you of all people come over here telling me that I haven't paid rent?
Have you?
Yes, I have.
Are you current?
That is none of your business. And you think it's cute?
Because you're not.
Because it's none of your business. It's none of your business what I got going on with Pat Jance. And you coming over here acting like this has no justification. I need you to stop knocking on this door. Because every time you come over here, you're looking for trouble.
I'm not looking.
Yes, you are. I'm gonna go speak to Pat Jance, and I'm gonna ask her why she's sending you to collect rent today.
You do that.
I'm going to. I wouldn't be talking to that woman if I were you.